Hey guys, it's Killswitch95, and today we're going to look at a different type of video. It's not going to be a replay of a game, it's going to be more of a tutorial type video to go along with my previously made years ago New Player's Guide to World of Tanks. Today's video will be titled, How to Not Throw. Now, a lot of players make the assumption of no cap kill all. Rightfully so. You get more experience for killing the enemy tanks than you do for capturing the base. That's a good rule to go by. However, there are certain times where capturing the base is really your only way of getting a victory because you get more experience overall for a victory than you do a draw or loss. So what do you weigh in that situation? Do you win victorious experience by capture or defeat draw by damage? So, case in point, I'm on Karelia today. We're winning 12-10. The enemy team has a T-28 prototype left, a T-92, and a GW Tiger P. We have me and a T-34-3, a one-shot M6, a Jagdpanther that's a one-shot, a Sturv that's, I'm not sure how much damage, how much HP he's got, but he's weak too, and an Artie. Now, typically, one would say, well, you're winning 12-10. Go kill them. However, you have to look at the situation. The prototype was last spotted in A1 on Karelia. A1 is a hill. You have to crawl up very slowly to get to A1. Number 2, they have a T-92 left, the light tank, which is admittedly an F4, but at this point in time, we have no idea where he is. Point number 3. Look at the time in the top right. There's 2.5 minutes left. Now, given the time it takes everybody from now in the southern part of the map, in the bottom right, we're all in the southern part of the map, to crawl up to A1 would take about, the Sturv about a minute, the Jagdpanther about a minute and a half, me it'd take me 2 minutes. You would leave us with about 30 seconds to kill the proto. We don't know what his HP is. If he's full health, it could easily be a draw or a loss. However, Sam, in a minute, can get to the base. I, in about a minute and a half, can get to the base. That will give us a two-person capture, which if we can get there at about 50 seconds, we should be able to cap out right before the time draws. Point number 4. We have an artillery, a French artillery. French artillery is fast. Even if that French artillery does not start driving to the base until after I drive past him, because he's in G8 right now, if he gets on the base with us, we will capture the base that much faster, well within 20 to 30 seconds left of the match. So, with that in mind, I'm going to hit play and we're going to play out the match. I may pause here and there to put in some 2 cents, but this is how it's going to end up. At this point, I've already seen this and told my platoon mate in chat, I'm like, we need to go cap. He's like, well, what about Artie? I'm like, fuck Artie. If need be, I'll take the hit, kill him with HE. This is why I have HE loaded with AP on standby. I'm going to shoot him in the superstructure and kill him in one shot. And then I realize we don't really have the time for it. So I tell Lore, we gotta go cap. Come with us. He is aiming to counter Artie. He does not need to aim to counter artillery. He needs to come with us to capture artillery, because even if the Artie is an A0 and he kills the M6 or he kills me, by him being with us, that would still give us 2 people to cap. Now yes, I get a little bit heated in the chat, but that's because I see the situation as it's unfolding. The TDs are going to go find the light tank. Who I believe may be flipped on his side or something. He is in right around that area. Because, as I said before we started watching the replay, there's no way we were going to get to A1 to kill the Proto, and the Proto knows it. That's why he's not going to make a play. They've killed the light tank. We can barely capture in time. If the Lorraine had gotten here with us, we would be about 20 seconds, 15 seconds from capture. The prototype has been spotted. The artillery is somewhere in A4. Somewhere on the 4 line, A, B, maybe C. He's going to take a prospective shot. With about 4 seconds to go on the capture, I was reset in a 2-person capture. Point number 2 of the video. Sometimes listening to the strategic advice of a teammate can work in your favor. A lot of times people will say you can't listen to puppies, you can't rely on puppies. That's not always the case. Most of the times, yes. But in a strategic situation such as there's 2.5 minutes left, they're going to go cap, you might as well back them up, because at that point you're either going to draw or lose or win. If you all die, you lose. If you all sit there, you're going to draw. But if you go for it, you could win. Had this Lorraine come with us when I told him to come with us, we would have captured the base about 10 seconds, maybe more, before that GW fired. Now my platoon mate is like, well, maybe he was just holding the shot. No, I can guarantee you he already fired a shot at one of our 2 TDs who was battling the prototype. So, for this video today, what can we take away from it? 1. Killing all over capping is not always the situation you want to go for. In certain situations, capturing the base will lead you to more experience and more credits than if you went for a kill. Number 2. Sometimes, not all, sometimes, listening to your teammates is actually not a bad idea. Thank you. I'll see you on the next one. I don't know how many videos is going to be in this series of how-to / new player guides, but when the need arises or I feel a video could be made out of a situation that other people could learn from, I'll make a video on it. I'll see you next time.